Continue learning Chovos Halevavos, Sha'ar HaBitachon as we begin the sixth chapter, the second to last chapter, Baruch Hashem, closing in on this incredible sefer. And now the Chovos Halevavos continues from the point that he ended with, which was people who work and work, have money and money. And when you ask them, what are you working so much? They respond, what do you mean? I need to be able to support my wife, my kids, my family, on May of Asrim. So it says the Chovos Halevavos, Re'isi, Laharois Penei, I have to describe the attitude of Sichlusam Uta'usam, the foolishness and their mistakes, B'das Azois, with this idea that people say that, oh, what do you mean? I need to make sure that my family is taken care of until 120. B'shiva in Yonim Agalim Godel Tu'usam. I'm going to expose 7 different ways. 7 ways in which we're going to see that this idea that what? I need to have enough money because I just need to be safe, I just need to be secure, is going to be ridiculous. And although, says the Chovos Halevavos, it's going to seem lengthy, 7 different ideas, still, the only reason why I'm doing this, says the Chovos Halevavos, it should bring shame to criticism to people with such an attitude, not to shame them, because they should improve. They should realize what they're doing is ridiculous. People are part of the group that are called the Bali Mashkanais, those that need to have a mashkan. They always need to have a security and another security. Because the way that they approach this world, they approach serving Hashem, is like one who's selling to someone who has no trust. If you're selling to a merchant that has no trust, of course you're going to want a security on a security on a security. That's how these people act. And they take security at the sale, and they know that the prior is not reliable, and he might not be able to pay back. So that's how people approach having money on this world. And says the Chovos Halevavos, let's now go through 7 different ways why this is ridiculous. The first is, we tell him, you doubt the decree of Hashem, and you don't have emunah, you don't have faith in how great Hashem is, whose light of intelligence has gone dark and the candle of intellect has been extinguished. Quite a degrading way to refer to someone that he doesn't have any intellect, that he doesn't have any intelligence. You're overpowered by the darkness of your taiva. It's your bodily desires that are causing you to think this way. The only time where you should take security is when you're buying from a friend. You don't have any authority, and orders, they don't have to listen to you. So since you have no reason to respect him, and you have no reason to give him what you promised to give him, so therefore it makes sense to give him a security, because you want to make sure it happens. When a worker is hired by someone, if you're hired for a job, a monthly wage, you don't start saying, oh, I need a security to make sure you're going to pay me what's deserving to me. Can you imagine a servant? The servant says, wait, before I start working for you, I need security. I need to know that you're going to give me what's fitting for me. A created human being, of course, you can't ask for security from Hashem himself. So what are you doing? I need to make money, I need to be secure, I need to have something waiting in the bank just in case. Just in case, that's the Eved that's telling his master, I need a security. And it's even ridiculous. If a servant would say to his master, I'm only serving you, and the master pay him afterwards, it's a disgrace. You, the Eved, you don't have a right to say, I'm only working if the master pays me. What are you doing? Certainly, and it's even a bigger chutzpah. If the Eved would tell his master, not only am I not working unless you promise me you're paying me, I'm not working unless you give me a security. And similar to this, Amar Kosov, that's how you repay Hashem? Shameful and unwise? How could you do such a thing? So number one reason why having extra and extra and extra is just disgusting, because we're requiring a security from Hashem. And number two, and with this we conclude, you accept the security from your friend. The security is a set amount, and the request has a limit. That what? You're $1,000 loan, $1 million loan, working for X amount of money. But the one who's requesting security from Hashem, yes, I have $1 million in the bank account, but I need another $10 million as security for my wife, for my kids, etc. There's no end. So you have no way of knowing how much you need. In your family, the food and the dishes, until the day you die. Even if you would have double what you really need, you wouldn't be at peace. Why not? Because the end is concealed. You don't know how long you're going to be alive. You don't know how long you're going to live. Therefore, it's foolish to ask, because there's no limit and no set amount. So the first of 2 of 7 reasons why to want to have extra and extra and extra is just utterly foolish.